locked eyes. I look away from time to time. All I see is you right now. Just wanna lay with you all night. Feel your body next to mine. Boy, I need you now. Don't wanna leave, I just wanna be here by your side. You make me feel and believe that we in paradise. 'Cause I don't feel the ground. No, I don't feel the ground. But I'm feeling right. I tell you what it's all. Maybe we just say.
Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be doing me and the kids night routine. So instantly when we have our night routine going, I get Layla off the bus. Now when Layla comes home, she loves showing me everything she has done for today. She's in kindergarten and they do a lot. Like, she doesn't come home with homework, but she will come home showing me everything she did, and I just like to basically acknowledge and show her that I like her work, because my baby, one, can draw, like she real life can draw, and two, she's learning so much that it's just such a rewarding experience to get to know that your child is learning, like really learning and growing, especially because Layla was just a baby. Like, she's a kindergartner now. So with that being said, I typically make her put her book bag and her coat up, and I allow her to be able to choose what she wants to do when she comes home, and that's typically coloring. So I let her go ahead, get her paper, her markers, and I usually give her a snack while she's coloring. Right here I'm just asking her what she wants. But she loves to color after school. I try not to make her get on her tablet straight after, because she will get on that tablet, but I try to keep it as productive as possible. And she usually, you know, she colors, and sometimes we even, as you will see later on, we play tic-tac-toe. She loves tic-tac-toe, y'all. So on this specific day, I actually had Layla color, and in the meantime, I was basically talking to Caden, doing his body parts, counting, because sometimes I feel like he wants all my attention, and sadly, I cannot give him all my attention because I have 4 kids. That is impossible. But I basically just play around with him for a little while, but I usually come around to go and help Layla, you know, color, or we'll do tic-tac-toe together, just because I know she's been at school all day, and I want to also just make sure I bond with all my kids. It's so hard as a mom, especially when you have multiple kids, to give all your attention, but you know, balancing it out is definitely worth it, and it pays off, because your kids just gets that rewarding experience, like, okay, like, it's not just all about this child, you know. So I try to balance it out. Right now we're just playing tic-tac-toe, y'all, and my daughter is really good, even though I beat her twice, baby. I don't listen. One thing we gonna do is play a for real game. I don't ever try to let a kid win just because you a kid. No, I'm gonna teach you that, you know, you gotta win, you gotta earn it. I'm not gonna just let you win. But yeah, y'all, we was playing tic-tac-toe, and now I gave my attention to Caden. We were playing toys, and I know he enjoyed this because he loves being able to play with somebody that won't take his toys away from him. So basically we're just bonding and playing until until Tatum comes home.
We think he is in that brand new Benz. Should've knew I was coming. Just still a young, and I knew I'd give me some money. Know I turn nothing to something. I look at your cousin, the youngest is me and it right. And I promise to keep it 100, keep it 100. You see me grinding it, I swear you got that respect me. Fuck you, give me my check, please. Young and chasing dreams, reaching for the stars. Let it all. But now I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been.
So, believe it or not, honestly, y'all, as much as I try to finish all my laundry, I'm always having laundry going throughout the day. So, on these type of days, I usually try to help, well, not help, I usually try to have the kids help me do the laundry because I just feel like it builds characteristics in them, it makes them more productive, and not only that, I feel like you gotta start them off young because if you don't, you will have some lazy kids. So teach your kids how to do chores and how to help around the house because you will have more active kids when it comes to cleaning and wanting to actually clean, okay? So I try to also reward them in our reward system, which is basically getting a sticker, choosing what sticker you want, and putting it on the chart. As of right now, Layla has the most stickers, and I think that's only because she comprehends it more. But basically, once they fill up their sticker chart, they get a reward, and they all have different little individual tasks that they have to do. However, I do have a little section where it says extra help. So if it's something that is not on your chart, but you're helping me do this, you get a sticker as well. And I just love this reward system that I created. So during this time, I try to let them get at least a little bit of television time or TV time. Still, Tayden is at school, so we're still waiting on him, but they're watching cartoons. And while they're watching cartoons, I actually went ahead and got my breast pump out my sterilizer. I usually sterilize like often because the sterilizer is very convenient. But I just had to grab my breast pump out of there and begin pumping my milk. Y'all, my milk supply has been so high. Like, it's so good right now. And I thought I was going to have to stop because I was in a drought for like a week. And it just randomly skyrocketed. I don't know if it's the things that I just tried, but I definitely see a difference in my milk supply. This is the pump that I'm using for now. I need to actually get the hands-free one because this one is like, I don't feel like holding this. Although I know they do have bras where you can like not have to hold it, but I just don't like this little setup. But I am pumping, and I was able to pump a good bit. And yeah, so it's just rewarding. I don't know about y'all, but it's so rewarding seeing how much milk you pumped and being able to store it as well. So the milk combined, I made about 6 ounces. Now I knew she was going to wake up here soon, so I did pour like about 2 or 3 ounces in a separate bottle, just so when she wakes up she has a fresh bottle. And then I went ahead and stored the rest in my storage bags and went ahead and stored that into my stash. Cups of the XO. All my people been here. I see all of my friends here. Guess she don't have the time to kick it no more. Flights in the morning. What you doing that's so important? So I kind of want to brag right now, but this is my little stash, and it definitely isn't a lot right here, but as I'm doing this voiceover, I have probably like 3 times that right now. And this was filmed like last week, so I have so much milk stored as of now, and my stash just continues to grow. So right now it's a little bit past 4:30. Tayden's dad just dropped him off literally. And so one thing about Tatum, baby, my baby has a routine. He will literally come in, he'll have his book bag, his coat on, he goes to his room and he takes everything off, he puts it in the closet, and he does it so nice and neat where it's like he does this every single day, y'all. And it's so cute because my baby has a routine that he has down packed. So I'm just basically happy to see my baby. Usually he's not so, he has autism, so he's not as much as interactive with me, but I try to basically kind of force him because it's like, I'm here, it's me, it's mommy. But I do like to give them like a little afternoon snack, although Kaden just had one. Look at him, all hyper. I gave them a banana. We love bananas in this house. If y'all haven't watched my morning routine, Bananas are like a kid's best friend, and basically I just gave them a banana and we chilled and watched TV for the time being.
Trips that you plan for the next whole week. Bands too long for a nigga so cheap and flex so deep, sex so deep.
So one thing I made a habit of doing is checking Tatum's lunchbox, because sometimes his school will put like notes and stuff of what he needs more of, or just basically what he did for the day. So I usually check his lunchbox, and I also like to check it because I need to know if he ate, and if he didn't, I'm not going to make that anymore because I want him to eat. And then right here, you guys see me just grabbing laundry. Look at Kaden, he wants to help me, but like this part, I got it, boo, I got it. But I am gonna go ahead and finish up laundry, because one thing I cannot stand is laundry sitting in the dryer. And I also had the kids' blankets and sheets in there that I was washing earlier that day, so I needed that folded, and also I needed to put that on their beds. So that's what you're going to be seeing me doing, is basically finishing up this laundry that I need to knock out.
Take your spotlight. If I wrote you a symphony, just to say how much you mean to me, what would you do? If I told you you were beautiful, would you date me on the regular? Tell me, would you? Well, baby, I've been around the world, but I ain't seen myself another girl like you. This ring here represents my heart, but there's just one thing I need from you. Say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland side by side. You could be my baby, let me make you my lady. Girl, you amaze me, ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away my love. So don't give away. And another woman that can take your spot, my love.
So believe it or not, during all this, baby Harlem was asleep. However, she ended up waking up towards the end of me basically finishing up with laundry, and I knew it was time to feed her, but I made sure I had to change her diaper first. And then that bottle that I saved from earlier from pumping, instead of using my breast, I went ahead and gave her that bottle. And usually I do that sometimes when my breasts are so tender and like they hurt and they ache, because baby, one thing about your breasts, when you breastfeed, your breasts are going to ache, and sometimes I just can't bear the pain. So I try to do this sometimes for another alternative, but sometimes she don't even be wanting that bottle, child. But I be trying to break her into that habit of, you know, it's okay to drink a bottle too. It's okay, sis, I promise you.
And everything that you've been waiting for, just say I do. Because I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us on the countryside, sitting on the grassland.
Alright, so it is later on in the evening. It's around 6 p.m. and I actually found this recipe on Facebook, and basically I bought all the ingredients for it, and it was time to make dinner. I like making dinner around 6 p.m. because I usually finish around 8, 9ish sometimes, depending on the dish. This dish did take a little bit longer because of all the ingredients, all the things that had to be prepped. So I try to start dinner around 6 p.m. because I do have to basically bathe them and everything like that. So I keep that all in mind, especially because they have school in the morning. But this recipe ended up being so good. So basically it was chicken fajita pasta, and it was so good. If you like chicken fajitas, this is like the perfect recipe. If y'all do want like the ingredients in the recipe, I'll probably put it in my description box below. I have to be sure that I remind myself to put it down there, but it was extremely fire. Y'all know I'm trying to explore more options with cooking, because I feel like as Americans, we always incorporate chicken into some type of recipe, and you just gotta be like unique and different, because sometimes kids get tired of the same old. So this recipe was a hit. It was really good because all the kids ate their food and they were gobbling down, y'all. Like, they really like this, and I thought it was a hit too. So yeah, y'all, this is what I'm doing. It's 6 p.m. I'm basically cooking dinner, getting ready for the night.
Could blame it on your lips, your touch, your kiss, you know, real traditional. But your love's too original. You were anything but conventional. Baby, did you know that from the moment we fell in and knew we couldn't fall back, knew I'd always crawl back. Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Cause baby, it's the everything for me, for me, for me. Baby, it's the everything for me. But coming from that pretty mouth, the truth is fitting. Cause you ain't never talking loud and you know plenty. You know what I'm talking about, cause you just get me. Yeah, you so pretty. If everything is dipped in gold, then baby it will never grow. Everything sweet ain't sugar coated. What a lie. What a lie. What a lie. What a lie. Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want.
My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch fun like Jackie Brown.
So one thing new that I would say that we started doing in our routine is letting the kids sit at the quote unquote forbidden table, because y'all know how y'all be out. So I had some people say, like, why do they sit on the floor? As y'all can see here, let me just give y'all exhibit A. I have all carpet in my AKA dining room, okay? That's why I cannot wait to move into an area where it's wooden floors, because having carpet in your dining room it sucks, because especially if you have kids, they drop food on the carpet and it's just, I'd rather them sit on the hardwood floors in the kitchen rather than being at the table. But here and there I will let them sit at the table, but this was probably a bad idea because we had pasta and the pasta kind of just got everywhere, y'all. So If you ever wonder why they usually sit on the floor, it's because I have vinyl wood floors, so it's more convenient to one, sweep up, mop up, and get out stains. This particular day I was like, you know what, we're gonna do it this way, and we've been keeping this routine up for a few days now, so I will say it's weighing on me, but I'm trying to get there. I really do need to get them their own table. However, we're gonna be moving soon, so I'm not even really tripping about it. But right now I'm just helping Kaden eat, because sometimes Kaden, he needs help with eating, because like I don't know if it's just like he can't hold the fork right, but yeah, they would smash it, and I knew this was like a little spicy, so I went ahead and got them some like Capri Suns and got Layla a high C, and when they was done, child, they was done. I will say Kaden and Tatum probably didn't eat all their food, because I did fill up their plate a lot, but they ate majority of it, and Layla ate all her food, y'all, like period. It was so good, y'all. So after they ate, I went ahead and let the kids go in their room just for the time being while I straighten up my living room and my dining room. I cannot stand a messy living room and dining room before we go to sleep, because it would drive me crazy, and it just makes my life feel more at ease knowing that the living room and the dining room and kitchen is clean. Now, I will be the first to admit that I don't wash dishes every night. That's why I said this is more realistic. I'm not going to stick to that washing dishes every night, because sometimes I be tired. Like, I have 4 kids, y'all. Keep that in mind. Washing dishes every night will drain me, okay? So, but one thing I will make sure is that living room and dining room needs to be clean. So now it is bath time, and big shout out to Dove for reaching out and partnering up with us with their new melanin skincare line for baby Dove, and they even gave us our personalized card. Look at me and my kids, period. And they gave me stickers in here, and basically they just came out with a new melanated formula for baby Dove, and it's strictly just so amazing, and this smells so good. This is their wash and their lotion. They also gave me a black Super Mama shirt, baby, period. But when I tell you, go and run and go get this, it smells so good, and the lotion is so thick and rich. Like, it's definitely meant for our melanated baby skin, because y'all know there's so many things that goes into our skin that it's just amazing, y'all. Like, please go check this out. I'll keep all the links in the description box. I went ahead and let Tatum get on the potty. He's been doing very well. Peep their potty chart. And then basically I'm just bathing the kids with the baby Dove body wash. And y'all, it smells so good. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I cannot stress this enough. It smells so good. And it's just like the formula is so rich. Like, I love it. So after bath time, it is brush your teeth time, okay? And I tried this new, instead of bubblegum, I tried spearmint. Tatum and Katie was not feeling this, y'all, so we're gonna have to probably switch back to bubblegum for them. But, you know, that's fine. I only switched to spearmint because I just feel like it just makes your breath a little bit, you know, stronger, and it helps fight back those stinky breaths, okay? Because that bubblegum sometimes don't be doing it. I don't care what nobody say. That bubblegum, child, please, that bubblegum makes your breath still stink. So I tried spearmint. The kids, the boys wasn't really feeling it, but I still made sure I try to get a little bit in of brushing their teeth, but they did what they could do, okay? Alright, y'all, so during this time I let Layla go ahead and take her personal bath, and while she's in the bath I let the boys clean up their mess, because this is all their mess, y'all. So I say, you know what, it's time to clean up, and I'm trying to get Tatum into the routine of let's clean up. Sometimes I do have to grab the toys and tell him like, hey, just put it in the closet, and he's definitely down packed, got it down packed and everything, y'all. So that is what we're doing here, is doing cleanup time. And this also counts as a sticker on the chart. I just didn't show that part, but this is something else that is on their like chores to-do list. And now it's time for Layla to brush her teeth, and she ain't got no problem with the spearmint. She's probably just like used to it by now. And after I let her brush her teeth, I do put on her eczema cream because she does have eczema. So I make sure I put that cream on her before I lay them down for the night, and she just rubs that in herself, and we're good to go. Now I'm turning on their night light, which is basically the camera. If you guys know, you know. I have a camera in their room, but it's also a night light, and I like to put it on the changing color settings, and I kiss them all good night. And then, you know, it's just bedtime for them, period. And now I have to cater to Vanna. So tonight, on this particular night, it was wash night. She needed a bath, and I went ahead to use that Baby Dove. And honestly, I don't know, it's like a hit or miss with her with baths. It's like sometimes she likes them, sometimes she doesn't. And you know, sometimes she's crying and sometimes she's just like this, okay? But my baby needed her bath, so I went ahead and bathed her and brought her back in my room, put on a new fresh diaper. That lotion did really good with her skin. She has very sensitive skin, and I will say this did not break her out, thankfully. So I definitely recommend this on your little ones, especially like your babies. And I'm just basically getting her dressed and ready so I can feed her after this. One thing I will say, if you want a baby to go to sleep and they are being cranky, give them a bath and feed them afterwards. They will be sound asleep. It's something so soothing to them that I just recommend this to all moms. So when she finally kind of went a little bit to sleep, I will say she kind of woke up after this. I put her in her bassinet. Now, I did not keep that blanket in there. I just needed her to be in there for a little second while I took a shower and everything. And I didn't record that because, baby, I was so tired this day. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I was super duper tired. But right now, I'm just basically checking on the kids because you know how that go. And I'm just doing my blank stare, you know, that stare that you do before you go to sleep. And I cut off that light, child, and it's time to go to bed. Thank y'all for watching today's video. I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all.